Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Option Pit. I got to do a little bit of muting here. Boom. Welcome to your home for options, volatility, and education. This is Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of Option Pit, also contributor to the Options Insider Radio Network. What do? I do vol views, I do the option block, and I do options oddities on the Thinkorswim platform. Also, Mark, contributor to same shows and multiple appearances on most financial networks. How is everybody doing today? WVI VIX topped out, blog by Mark. Broken wing flies and things like that in here makes a little sense, I think. We have something like that on the strategy ladder. It seems to be doing okay. What do we have today? I'll tell you what, this is what we got today. Okay. We have the market not liking the continued weakness in the euro. Okay. We have had a lot of contango in the futures, like the realized vol has gotten real low short term, and it's starting to pick up again. And with reason, you know, the market's moving. All of a sudden, though, we actually have some volatility again. So VIX is up, is resetting. The vol products are starting to move a little bit. And where do we find ourselves? Well, I just have some numbers here. Getting a little bit down. The March future is now basically, it has stayed. It had a hard time, I believe, getting below 15 for the most part. Maybe 14.5 might have been the low. It doesn't look like it's going to finish anywhere around there anytime soon. So there has been enough since the non-farm payroll report and today to kind of reset vol expectations. Maybe it's because of the FOMC meeting. These meetings have now are starting to take on. Remember, they started to reduce in significance. Now, again, at a change in policy, they're starting to become important again. And that is where we find ourselves. So volatility now at 16%. Realized vol is coming up, and that's where we are. So the futures just, the vol traders just could not get would not sell these futures low enough. And in this particular case, because we've had a little extra volatility, they were right. Generally, the future premium had stayed somewhat elevated through, you know, payroll reports and stuff like that. And this is one of the times where instead of crashing, it's actually stayed relatively high because it could change some Fed policy, and we've got the market we have. I think the big bugaboo, though, really is if we come up here for a minute, Apple's not a problem, but the premium in there just went to nothing. I think this is our problem. Right? Okay, the euro's continual daily drop. Now, Draghi's already telegraphed he's going to buy bonds, but the fact that the currency continues to sort of move in one direction, markets don't like that destabilizing type of movement, just continually one way. It starts to stretch things and freak people out a little bit. But for the most part, you've got red in almost everything today, literally across the board. Oil, the USO is getting around 18 bucks, and but as far as crude goes, we're back around 50. I know 50 has been kind of magnet, so we'll see what happens. There's been a lot of news. So again, there's just a couple of things causing instability. 1% moves are not that big a deal. The difference is we went from like a 5 realized vol to about now we're like 16, 17 realized vol. So things are changing around a little bit. And we're probably going to get this kind of movement from now until Wednesday when the Fed says whatever they're going to say. And it will either be, it'll either kind of at least arrest the fall or keep us going down, I guess. It seems like where we are right now. So the thing is, again, the trades I thought that were still making sense, time spread still makes sense. Things you buy past the Fed date and then sell forward for this week, I think still probably should work. You're getting a little bit of movement now, but you should be getting paid for it as well. All right, but I don't expect stocks to rebound much today. They could rebound a little bit, but I think the euro and the euro issues are kind of dragging them down. Let's see what happens when Europe closes and see if we actually get a slight rally in our markets. But I think that persistent weakness is actually starting to get people a little worried. And, and Treasury starting to rally again, more worry. So nothing really bad is happening, just some worry. And, we have the market that we have. So we might have an opportunity to sell some puts. I'm hoping relatively soon, but we'll see. We'll see. But again, what we've been doing is when we hit those numbers like 2,000, when we hit 2,000 on the SPX and 2,100 not very long ago, it seems to hit that level, pull back, pull back, pull back, go through some assignations, and then we kind of rally again at some point when whatever the near-term worry seems to go away. And right now, I think looks like we're in that spot. All right. All right, everybody, you have a good day, and we will see you in the pit report and our chat room today. All right, bye-bye.